Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Dondiba Ishwanath, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government First Grade College, Kerpuram, Bangalore. Today I am discuss about organometallic compounds, which belongs to 6M BSc, paper 7, Chemistry 7. Now, in this topic consists of 4 modules. We can explain one by one. Now, first module, that is module 1, organometallic compounds, definition with examples, ligands, definition, classification with examples, 18 electron rule, statement, calculation of EAN of some compounds using 18 electron rule. We have to discuss one by one in module 1. Now, first of all, what is meant by organometallic compounds? The branch of chemistry which deals with the study of compounds containing metal carbon bonds is called organometallic chemistry, and the compounds are known as organometallic compounds. Organometallic chemistry is a bridge between organic and inorganic chemistry. The organometallic compounds play very important role in the manufacturing processes as a catalysis. They found use as a precursors in the production of semiconductors, pharmaceuticals, etc. And example of organometallic compounds can be listed below. That is a dimethyl mercury, dimethyl zinc, phenyl gallium, tetramethyl silane, ferrocene. These are the few examples of organometallic compounds. Now coming to that is the definition of ligands. You have already learnt about meaning of the ligand in coordination chemistry, but that definition is totally different here in organometallic compounds. Then how do we define ligands in organometallic compounds? It is we can define as the number of carbon atoms of organic ligand which can donates one or more number of pairs of electrons to the central metal atom or ion in the formation of compound is called organic, that is called ligand in organometallic compounds. Here simply we say that is the number of carbon atoms of organic ligand which is directly linked with the central metal atom, called that is ligands in organometallic compounds. And some of the example for ligand are methyl, ethylene, propene, 1,3-butadiene. I have taken some example for that is a ligand in organometallic compound. Now next coming to that is the classification of ligands based on the hapticity. We must know about what is mean by hapticity. The number of carbon atoms through which organic ligand is attached to the central metal atom is known as hapticity of that ligand, or we can also be defined as number of carbon atoms of ligand which forms bonds with the central metal atom in compound is called hapticity of that ligand. Hapticity is denoted by a symbol e to the power of n, where n is the hapticity of ligand. Now here simply we say that is from this definition the hapticity is simply the number of carbon atoms directly linked with central metal atom, that is called as a hapticity. If only one carbon atom linked with the central metal atom, called that is a hapticity will be 1. If two carbon atoms linked to the central metal atom, we called as a hapticity will be a 2. Like that, the based on the number of carbon atoms linked to the central metal atom of organic ligand, they are classified into following category. First one is monohaptoligands. It is abbreviated as eta to the power of 1. Now how do you define this? Is the organic ligands are linked to the central metal atom through only one carbon atoms. Only one carbon atom is called monohaptoligands. Now example ethylene, methyl, phenyl, etc. The compounds are, I will quote here, tetraethyl lead. Another one is Grignard reagent. Tetraethyl lead is it is used as a anti-knocking agent in petrol. It reduces the sound of engine while in the vehicle or while moving. Therefore, it is act as a anti-knocking agent in the petrol. Now, methyl magnesium halide, it is also called as a Grignard reagent. And the structure of these compounds we can write here. The lead is nothing but metal. It is present at the center, and ligands are the surrounds around the central metal atom. Therefore, we say that is a ethyl. 4 ethyl molecules are present, but one ethyl molecule, 2 are carbon atoms are there. But out of 2 carbon atom, only 1 carbon atom directly linked with lead. Hence, it is called as a monohapto ligand. Similarly, we say that is another molecule, only 1 carbon atom linked with lead. Therefore, it is called as a monohapto ligand. Therefore, we say that is a tetraethyl example. Tetraethyl lead is the example for monohapto ligand. Similarly, we can quote that is a methyl magnesium halide. Here, methyl is nothing but it is a organic molecule, or it is organic ligand which contains only 1 carbon atom. It directly linked with magnesium. Hence, it is called as a monohapto ligand. Now, similar to monohapto ligand, second classification is dihapto ligands. Dihapto ligands, di is nothing but 2, therefore hapticity will be a 2. Here we say that is a dihapto means you have to keep in mind only 2 carbon atoms directly linked with the central metal atom, called that is a dihapto ligands. Now here, how do we systematically explain? The organic ligands are linked to the central metal atom through only 2 carbon atoms, are called dihapto ligands. Example is ethylene, and compound is taken for this example, trichloro dihaptoethylene platinate 3 is the example, and formula for this compound is that is a trichloro dihaptoethylene platinate 3 is the IUPAC name of this compound, and the structure of this compound can be written as here. The platinum is the central metal atom. It is placed at the center, and 3 chloro group, these are the inorganic ligands are there. Inorganic ligands are directly linked with the platinum, that is the one. This is the 3 chloro groups directly attached to the platinum, and this is the organic ligand. This is the our aim is nothing but organic ligand. Organic ligand contains that is 2 carbon atoms. Here 2 carbon atoms, both carbon atoms are directly linked with the platinum. Hence, it is called as a dihapto ligand. For this, we can also shortcutly written as this like that is a chloro platinum here, and this bond will be a place center. This indicate as this platinum is directly linked with this carbon atom also and this carbon atom also. Therefore, the both carbon atom of ethylene directly linked with platinum. Hence, it is called as a dihapto ligand. Now, next third classification, trihapto ligands. That is tri means that is 3, and 3 carbon atoms directly linked with central metal atom. Therefore, eta to the power of 3. Therefore, how do you systematically explain the organic ligands linked to the central metal atom through only 3 carbon atoms are called trihapto ligands. Example is propene, and compound is, we can say that is IUPAC name tricarbonyl trihaptopropene cobalt 0 is the IUPAC name of this compound. Now here tricarbonyl cobalt eta to the power of 3 propene. This is the formula of this compound, and this is called as a IUPAC name of this compound. And the structure of this compound can be written as the cobalt is present at the center here. This is the central metal atom, and surrounds that is 3 carbon monoxide, that is a carbonyl. It is also carbon monoxide is also called as a carbonyl ligand. It is directly linked with this carbon the cobalt, and this is the organic ligand. We say that usually carbon atom. This is also a organic ligand, but it is both we act as a organic and inorganic ligand due to presence of that is a carbon here. Therefore, carbon is directly linked. Therefore, it is called as a monohapto ligand. Here we have to concentrate on that is a propene, in which the 3 carbon atoms are there, but all 3 carbon atoms are directly linked with cobalt, hence hapticity will be a 3. We say that is a hapticity of each carbon atom is, we have to say that is each organic ligand will be a 3, hence it is called as a trihepto ligand. We are not a hapticity based on this carbon monoxide, but we have to explaining on that is organic ligands. Now coming to that is another type of that is organometallic ligands is the tetrahepto ligands, eta to the power of 4. The organic ligands are linked to the central metal atom through only 4 carbon atoms are called tetrahepto ligands. And example is ethylene, that is 1,3-butadiene. 1,3-butadiene is the example for tetrahepto ligands, and compound is written as tricarbonyl tetrahepto 1,3-butadiene iron 0, and this is the formula, this is the IUPAC name of this compound, and formula for this compound. And coming to that is the structure of this compound. Here simply we say that is a iron is a central metal atom, it is placed on the center, and 3 carbonyl groups are surrounds through 1 each bond, and here the 1,3-butadiene will be there. It is this is the organic ligand. It contains 4 carbon atoms. All 4 carbon atoms are directly attached to the central metal iron. Hence, that is hapticity will be a 4. Therefore, we can shortcutly we can write there is a this is a tricarbonyl iron here, and directly this iron link with there is a center of the bond of 1,3-butadiene. This indicate the all carbon atoms bonded to the with the iron, hence it is called as a tetrahepto ligands. Now next come to that is a pentahepto ligands. Penta means that is a 5 and carbon atoms linked to the central metal atom directly, that is called as a pentahepto ligand, and it is also abbreviated as eta to the power of 5. The organic ligands are linked to the central metal atom through only 5 carbon atoms are called that is a pentahepto ligands. And example is nothing but cyclopentadiene. Cyclopentadiene is the example of pentahepto ligand, in which 5 carbon atoms are there directly linked, and compound will be a, we can write that is a bis pentahepto cyclopentadienyl iron 0, and formula of this compound is that is iron, that is hapticity will be 5, and cyclopentadiene, that is taken twice. This is the IUPAC name, and this is the formula, and the structure of the compound is nothing but it is it is also called as a ferrocene also. It having a sandwich structure, iron will be present at the center, and cyclopentadiene that is present at both side of that is iron, and all that is carbon atoms, 5 carbon atoms directly linked to the iron, and another molecule that is cyclopentadiene, they are all 5 carbon atoms are directly linked, therefore it is get that is a sandwich structure. We can write that is simply, we can also be abbreviated or written as iron is present, and you have to place the bonding only single bond with the center of the ring, that indicate as all carbon atoms bonded with iron, and this is called as a pentahepto ligand. Now next type of the ligand is hexahepto ligands. It is hexa means 6, again hapticity will be a 6. We can define as the organic ligands are linked to the central metal atom through only 6 carbon atoms are called hexahepto ligands, and example is nothing but benzene, and compound will be say that is a bis hexahepto benzene chromium 0, and formula will be written as this like chromium here in square bracket, that is eta to the power of 6, that is haptic-66, and parenthesis that is a benzene, and it is taken twice, therefore we say that is a bis hexahepto benzene chromium 0, because this benzene is the neutral ligand. Now structure of this compound is similar to that. The chromium is present at the center, and phenyl, that is a benzene ring, is present, that is attaches with all 6 carbon atom to the chromium, and another benzene ring here present, and all 6 carbon atom of benzene directly linked with chromium, hence it is hapticity of that ligand will be a, that is a 6. Now another class of that compound is heptaligands. That is, hepta means that is 7 carbon atom of organic ligand directly linked with the central metal atom, called that is a heptaligands, and it is abbreviated as eta to the power of 7. And example is taken as a cycloheptatriene, and compound is hepta hepto cycloheptatrienyl manganese 0 is the example. This is the IUPAC name, and formula is this manganese square bracket in square bracket eta to the power of 7 and parenthesis C7H7, and close the parenthesis bracket and square bracket, and this is the formula. And the structure of that is cycloheptatriene is this 3 bonds are there here, and this all three bonds bonded with, there is a manganese. Therefore manganese is the central metal atom, it is present at the center, and all that is carbon atoms of cycloheptatriene linked with manganese, hence hapticity will be a 7. Now last, that is the classification of this ligand is octaheptaligands. The organic ligands which are linked to the central metal atom through 8 carbon atoms only, called that is octaheptaligands, and hapticity of this ligand will be 8. And example is cycloheptatetraene. It contains, that is a 4 double bonds, and compound example is bis octahepto cyclooctatetraenyl uranium 0. This is the formula, this is the IUPAC name of this compound, and the structure of the compound is here. The uranium is present at the center, that is similar to, that is a ferrocene structure. It is just like a center sandwich structure. Uranium is present, and cycloheptatetraene is present, and all carbon atoms are linked with, that is a uranium. Another molecule that is a cyclooctatetraene, all 8 carbon atoms are directly linked with uranium, hence it is called as octaheptaligands. Now these are the classification of ligands. Therefore based on the hapticity of the ligands in organometallic compounds are classified into totally 8 classes. We have already explained. Now coming to that is a 18 electron rules. 18 electron rule is a alternative rule for EAN rule. This is the EAN is nothing but effective atomic number rule, and it is a more general compared to that is a effective atomic number rule you have already learnt in coordination chemistry. According to this rule, the central metal atom acquires completely filled stable outer cell configuration by that is a stable outer cell configuration, that is nothing but n-1 d10 n2 ns2 np6 by accepting electrons donated by the ligands, called 18 electron rules. We say that is a 18 electron rule is nothing but in the central metal atom in a compound, the central metal atom continuously accept the pair of electrons from the ligand, so that the total electrons surrounded on, that is a central metal atom, is equal to next noble gas configuration, and that having a totally 18 electrons, that is n-1 d to the power of 10 ns2 np6. This formula will be satisfied, then it is became 18, and hence it is called as a 18 electron rule. As we say, that is the total capacity of s, p and d orbitals are 2, 6, 10. Therefore totally we are combining these valence orbitals, that is orbitals, therefore 18 electrons will be there, and hence it is called as a 18 electron rule. We can use for this is the without remembering the atom, that is atomic number of noble gases, we can predict that is the structure of that compound. This rule is obey largely carbonyl compounds in organometallic compounds, and it is useful to predict their formulae and stability. How it is determined that is stability means, if it is this rule is satisfied, if we are getting the 18 electron in a valence orbital, that is after calculating the effective atomic number, if it is 18, then it is a more stable and it is corresponding to electronic configuration of next noble gas, and it is highly stable. Therefore we say that is a 18 electron rule. Now coming to that is a calculation of effective atomic number of hexacarbonyl chromium 0. This is the carbonyl compound actually. This is the carbon monoxide, and here this is carbon monoxide as act as a ligand. We say that is not a carbon monoxide, but it is act as a we can call as a carbonyl. Therefore we say that is hexacarbonyl chromium 0. This is the carbon monoxide or carbonyl group is in zero oxidation state using 18 electron rule. Now simple here formula will be there. The number of electrons present in chromium, we know that is atomic number of chromium. The atomic number of chromium is in the neutral. If it is a neutral, the atomic number of chromium is exactly equal to number of electrons present of that chromium. Therefore it is due to the neutral complex compound or organometallic compound, the number of electrons present in the chromium is equal to atomic number of chromium, hence it is 24. And here 6 ligands are there, 6 carbonyl groups are there, and each carbonyl group donates the 2 electrons, 6 into 2, therefore it is a 12, and after adding we will get there is a 36. The total electrons on the central metal atom EA, that is the EAN, is equal to 36. Therefore this can be written as argon here 3D, that is suppose in the formula that is n minus 1 D10 n NP NS, that is we say that is NS2 and NP6 we are writing. No, similar to that we can write here. This is the suppose n is equal to 4, we will get there is a argon 3D10 4s6 and that is a 4s2 4p6 4s2. Therefore this is the electronic configuration of that is a usually krypton. Actually we are writing there is a just 4s will be here and there is a 4p will be there, therefore it is a krypton. Electronic configuration of this compound is krypton, hence we say that it is a EAN rule is satisfied, since the EAN of chromium in hexacarbonyl chromium 0 is 36, which is the atomic number of krypton, hence it is a more stable organometallic compound. We can also calculate the EAN by other method by simply here another formula, it is alternate method to calculate that is the EAN of central metal atom in the compound. We can write group number of chromium here, the group number of central metal atom you can write. How do you write that is group number means in the modern periodic table modern periodic table consists of 18 groups and 7 periods. The vertical columns that is 18 and they are called as groups, and 7 periods are there, that is horizontal rows are there, that is 7. Now here we are giving that is from left to right the number 1 2 3 means first 2 groups are nothing but alkali and alkaline, that is S block elements, and the 3 to 12 that is groups are there, that is the transition elements groups, and 13 to 18 up to that is the S block elements, P block elements. Therefore chromium is present that is at 6th group, therefore group number of chromium in the periodic table is 6. The 6 carbon monoxide ligands use 2 electrons each, therefore 6 into 2, therefore 12. After adding we will get there is 18 electron. Therefore total electrons on the central metal atom, that is EAN, is equal to 18. Now similarly we can calculate that is effective atomic number of octacarbonyl dicobalt 0 using 18 electron rule. Similar to previous example, we can write there is a electrons present in the two cobalts. Here two cobalts are there. The 2 into atomic number of cobalt. Cobalt is nothing but atomic number 27. Our number of electrons present in the neutral cobalt atom is 27. 27 into 2 means 54. And here carbonyl groups are 18 are there. 18 into 2. Therefore, that 8 into 2. Therefore, 8 carbon monoxides are there, or carbonyl groups are there. Each that is carbonyl group donates 2 pairs of the electrons. Therefore 2 into 8 we will get that is a 16. And here one is metal bond, that is a cobalt bond will be there, and one cobalt contributed 1 electron, another cobalt contributed another electron. Therefore 1 into 2, therefore 2 electrons. After adding we will get there is a 72 electrons. Therefore the total electrons on the central metal atom, or that is cobalt, per 2 atom is 72. We can calculate that is EAN for per atom. Therefore EAN per cobalt atom is equal to 36 after dividing 72 by 2. Since the EAN of that is a cobalt in octacarbonyl cobalt cobalt 0 is 36, which is the atomic number of krypton. Hence it is a stable organometallic compound. It is a stable organometallic compounds. Therefore the 18 electrons rule will be, that is a 18 electron rule will be satisfied. Now alternate method for calculation of EAN is nothing but group number of cobalt in periodic table. It is a 9-1. Number of electrons contributed by 4 carbon monoxide or carbonyl group to each cobalt. Therefore 4 into 2, therefore 8 electrons will be there. The number of electrons contributed by each cobalt in carbon, that is cobalt bond, is 1. Therefore after adding we will get there is a 18 electron. Therefore total electrons on the central metal atom or EAN is equal to 18. Therefore this compound is also satisfied, that is a 18 electron rule. According to that is Bangalore University syllabus, the one more example for there for calculation of EAN based on the 18 electron for decacarbonyl dimanganese 0 using 18 electron rule. Similar to previous two examples problems, we can calculate that is EAN, that is electrons present in 2 manganese atom. 2 into the atomic number of 1 manganese atom is equal to 25. Therefore it became a 50. And 10 carbon monoxide or carbonyl groups are there, and each carbon monoxide or carbonyl group donates 2 electrons to the central metal atom. 10 into 2, therefore it is a 20. Again there is a 1 manganese bond will be there. 1 into 2 electrons, therefore it is a totally 2. After adding we will get that is 72. The total electrons on the 2 manganese is equal to 72. We can calculate that is a EAN per cobalt atom is equal to 36 after dividing by 2. Therefore if the EAN is it is getting 36, means it is the atomic number of krypton. Hence it is it satisfies that is a 18 electron rule. We have already known that is argon 3d10, 4s2 and 4p6. This is indicate as a total 18 electrons present in the outermost orbit. Hence it is called as a 18 electron rule satisfied, and this compound or complex is more stable. Now alternate method for this compound is the group number of manganese in the periodic table is 7. The number of electrons contributed by 5 carbonyl group to each manganese is equal to 5 into 2, that is a 10. And number of electrons contributed by each manganese in manganese bond is equal to 1. Therefore after adding we will get that is 18. Therefore 18 electron rule on the central metal atom is 18. Hence the 18 electron rule is satisfied. This completes that is Module 1.